like say the entire One Piece series, and all the Dragon Ball series, the Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam series, all gone.
Sorry about that, man.
Huh? What happened?
My movie anime drive decided to turn into stuffing.
I have an old separate hard drive, that old one that had a bunch of stuff from my old live public access show. Last time I tried to access it, it wouldn't let me.
What, it said access denied?
Yeah, it wants to like. I think it's just because it's outdated. I'm gonna try it on one of the older computers, see if I can get the stuff transferred, and then maybe put them on the new one because this one's from pre-2000.
So it has a ribbon cable connector instead of a SATA connector. Which I actually have this set up to connect to.
Actually, it has the same cable that my printer does. You know, that one has the square side, and the other one has a flat on the two cords. Yeah, it plugs in like that. My printer cable's the same one. But, like I said, and it's this big. But it's got like a
flat side,
10 gig.
Side, two small sides, and then I know what you're saying.
Like the one that's kind of like the standard you see on a lot of stuff nowadays.
What, USB?
Yeah. That's one side, and the other side's got that square plug-in that you kind of
the one that you kind of hook to an old school monitor up to.
Well, actually, that would be old school printer.
Yeah, old school printer.
Yeah, I have all the cables. I could try to recover the data.
Well, I'm going to see if it will. It could be just because I tried it on my newer computer.
Yeah, no, he bought it.
And that thing's not working on half shit now anyway, so I'll try it on a better one. See what I get. Probably freak out on it.
Pull up a face card eventually. It's like, yeah, it's like,
okay.
You know, like Space Marines or like an Inquisitor or a Sister of Battle or something. Yeah.
And then,
okay, now,
I'll show you this.
Turn you down.
Here you go.
I do maybe a little bit more. Now I got back over here. Hi, everyone. Everyone got your cards?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you have extra ones?
Yep.
You string cheese to get free? What's going on? Never use string cheese. Try and climb out of the hole. Let's see. Well, where we left off is you guys were about to go to you're going to Half Band Diner where you will meet the guy. So you find out the password for the club, the Blind Egg.
Yeah.
Well, nice name for a place.
Yeah, I had your XP on it. That's why I bought it.
Now, let's see here if I can.
Yeah.
Update from the beginning. The docks and streets of town were shrouded in a thick pea soup that didn't prevent the seeking of a good time and finding the way to the different places or different pubs. Only difference at night is an illicit revelry ended with tragedy. At 25 minutes after 1 a.m., a Dockard beat cop finds a posh de Lance Rochelle touring car has run into a lamppost and the police phone on Hudson Street, one right in front of you guys near the docks. And had been left with the door ajar, the motor still running, and its headlights glow warmly in the fog. The beams of the lights, however, illuminated a lifeless, dark, someone smoking him? Form lying in a pool of blood, the driver. Joe ran down to find the beat cop as he quickly knelt beside the body. There were no signs of life. He stood and ran to you guys to use the phone in your place. When he got back, the guy was still there. His pockets had been turned inside out, and the car was gone. So, later on, the car was found in the water you guys snuck in with your sub and stole all the evidence.
We're also planning on starting up a sub-manufacturing company so we can...
Yeah. I have a folder here that actually has kind of a very loose diagram of what it looks like. So let's see. The guy ended up being Joe Abercrombie. He was a rather from an affluent family from Rhode Island. Actually, family is in the governor's mansion. So of course they're going to freak out about it. He was an old war hero too, from the Great War. World War I, as we learned. We'll try not to ask you history questions. So let's see. That was different.
Yeah,
Please
because
show
currently right now I'm not in school.
Yeah. Police showed up, looked at the place. The FBI agent that is also part of you guys' club, the Adventures Club. He showed up. He's been kind of like taking you to places here and there to see what's happening because the guy was a club member. Now, certain things we'll start out with that you guys didn't have last time. Well, let's see. There's, I'm trying to see. They have 4, or had. That's right. 2 of them are now. Most of them are back at the mission, the Sailor's mission, which we already hit. You guys talked to everyone, I believe. Now, other things to check since then. You, I guess, will be using your science or something. What are you going to use? Because you have 2. I think 2. Well, you have 3 things, but I don't know what you're going to do with one of them. One's a board. Used to be part of a, a plank of something, probably a box, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
The half you said says beans.
Says what?
Beans.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And that's what was holding the gas pedal on the car when it went into the water. I
think I can figure out who killed the cop. It was that man.
Dan did it again. It's always the Dan.
No, it's always the guy who's the guest star on the show.
Usually, depends on how far back you go.
It's Chris Angel. You have
What?
Tommy gun.
Yeah.
You also have 2 samples to check. One was a sample of the bottles that were in the car, mostly broken.
Red specs for that band, please. I grabbed one and never got the specs.
And the other thing, well, you just picked one up?
Yeah, I picked one up. I didn't get the specs.
One. Point?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, anytime if you pick up something and you add it to your character, just spend 1 experience point for it, and that's it.
Oh, 2. I just spent 2.
The code 2?
Yeah.
Are you going to spend any of your XP anytime soon?
You can wait till I kill him.
You have 18 experience built up.
There's a reason.
A raisin?
A raisin, yes. There's a reason for it.
Does that mean we're erasing your
No.
mind?
You have 2 samples. One was of the, the green alcohol, absinthe. And the other one was the one that he was carrying in the trunk that were all busted up.
Yeah. That I will go with. I will use my science on that one to kind of determine what.
Which one you want to check first?
Let's go with the ones that were broken in
Okay.
the trunk. Let's
I'll
see
need a
what.
13. Because that
13?
got watered down a bit.
Okay. You know, let's have a little fun. That's 5.
No fun for you.
Yeah.
12.
Well,
Dang it! I was hoping that would be 3.
no.
I can come back to that one later. Maybe. It'll probably be more difficult later, but.
Is that when you release numbers?
It probably they try again in an hour. Problem is, there's the time it takes for the lab work to actually finish.
Yeah.
Now,
So
the other one's just an 11.
the other one's just an 11.
Yeah.
So I got 10 there. Where were you when I needed you for the other one?
Yeah.
15.
No, you should get it backwards.
I know.
15. You find out that this is actually imported.
The Green Fairy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's from France. It's genuine. It is not a cheap knockoff.
Okay, so somebody's been smuggling it in. Okay.
Well, they could have also had it before the whole time, but yeah. One way or
Yeah.
the other.
Yeah, but if that is somebody's drink of choice, even before the prohibition, that would have gone pretty quick.
Yeah, and it's expensive.
Exactly. So.
Strange that you found it in the hands of
Yeah, that's pretty much what the room's on.
drunk sailor
Pretty much.
on the side of the port or the bay.
And we also found it on the ground too.
Oh, that's one you have.
Yeah.
That was one that was
Found on the
with
ground.
the car when the
Yeah.
car was there.
Yeah.
The place that we're staying the night before.
Oh no, it was found in the car in the back seat.
Yeah, unopened.
That's right.
And then there was also one on the ground where the car went wee.
Well, there's the guy had one, and then there's that one.
Yeah.
The one in the car I forgot was in the back of the seat.
Because my mom doesn't want to get
That's
Yeah.
that one.
like 3 hours.
And then there's so you got those two.
I got the one
Yeah,
analyzed. So
Yeah.
I'll analyze the other one here again shortly.
Well, then what we're going to be doing, because we're going to have people going places and checking different things. Some of these locations will have nothing. Some will have something important.
Oh, we've been trying.
You will have to
Whatever
take
your
one of
number
those
is,
choices
Double it.
to check with your lab stuff. So we did the mission. I think we talked to everyone.
Yeah, it's the.
I believe so. Because I was thorough with that the last time.
It's like 5 minutes away from the airport.
I lost my pen. There it is. Okay. As long as it don't work, let's see. Ah, you suck. Maybe I need you sometime, but otherwise I got this one.
Yeah.
Okay. We did there.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have between all of you, to choose some locations. I'll go through them a little bit. Although you, who's the one that got the connection to the diner? Is that you? Oh no, you weren't here. You? Okay.
That was me.
Okay. Well, then you're going to have to wait longer to do your other science.
Yeah, I know. I'm fine with that.
What we have here is Isanor's General Store, which is just next door. There's the Capitol Theater, the Half Bend Diner, the Fish Market, and the Ice House for starters. So, starting with you. Where do you want to go check out?
I think I will go check it out. Let's go ahead and look at it.
First one I mentioned was the store, then the theater.
I'll go check out the theater.
Okay.
Devin's happy he gets full Cinemonti again.
Derek.
Hi.
What do you want to do? She's going to Capitol Theater. He's going to the Half Bend Diner. I can go through the other locations if you want.
Sure.
Okay. Fish Market, Ice House, General Store.
I wonder how we get introduced to your character.
I choose the Ice House.
Okay.
You know what kind of snow they bring
Choose any
in.
bodies there. Or if you could store bodies there.
Or snow. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying,
It's specialty powder.
Dorian. What do you wish to do?
I was thinking the Ice House.
Okay, you can go same place.
Dun, dun, dun.
And your name.
Simon.
Simon? Cal?
No, St. James.
Okay. I don't have
You don't have what?
blank paper.
Use my name and name.
No. It's
I know.
the same. Waxmore River, Charlotte Holmes.
I know.
That's why I was laughing at the two things he put down.
No, it's 3.
No, the two things. That's why I was laughing at those two because I was like, oh god, he combined them both together.
That's good
The thing
enough.
is, I added one more. Yes, the same.
For initiatives and stuff later
The
on.
character's name was Simon Vegas. He grew up as an orphan in a Catholic orphanage.
Oh god, what movie was that?
The same.
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Oh, there's which version? There was a black and white, and then later on a 70s color version.
No, there's like a 2000 version.
Oh.
Val Kilmer.
I haven't seen that one yet.
See?
Now I gotta watch that one to understand the other one.
There's always more. I'll make another one. It's getting 20 years. Time for another one. Okay. Where do you want to go? And you are a investigator?
Private investigator, yes.
Okay.
Well, we always needed that in the group.
Abercromb's family has sent you
Okay.
to find out what happened to their eldest son,
Okay.
which was Joe. He died in a car wreck. And that's a horrible way for a World War I vet. World War I? Just give me another one? No.
Okay.
Sure thing, Dave Simpson. Why do you keep saying World War II?
Oh, forgive me, spoilers. I've watched too much of that on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. We have a fish market.
Mighty angry.
The Half Bend Diner, the theater, and the general store. These are the immediate places nearby. There's more places we'll check after that.
I will go ahead and head towards the general store.
General store. Not the major stores. Okay. Simon. Simone. No. And then Kim. Okay. Well, like going in the order of pages from here so I can deal with them and on to the next. Isnor's General Store. You come walking in. It's clothing to hardware. Just pretty much a little bit of everything.
Are we going to have to worry about toy soldiers turning everything into weapons and trying to take over our neighborhood?
Not this time. Maybe later. Maybe I'll keep you on you.
Do I have a photo of Joe?
Yes.
Okay.
It's his old military photo.
Alright, well, that works perfectly. So,
You walk in, a guy comes up, name is Abe, says on his name tag, comes up with his little receipt book and a pencil and asks, what can I find for you today?
I'm actually looking to see if for information on a Joe Anderson. I hold up the photo. Is he a regular here?
Not a regular. 'Cause, we're just a general store. We don't really have too many regulars, but, he does look familiar, though. Who is he?
Died in a car accident a few days ago.
Oh. That always worried me when I started seeing all these new vehicles running around here. But he could have came in here and, picked up some stuff here and there.
If you happen to have any receipts of anything that he bought.
Well, let me go check the books then if you got a little bit of time.
Of course.
Okay. Let's see. I'll go random to his. These 13s are not, he wasn't that common, so. And 3, 13. Plus is 5. So. Given only about 5 minutes. He comes out with a book, an accounting book.
Right.
Pops it down. He seems to be he keeps very good records. Has his 2 pens of ink, blue and red, the whole bit. And he goes through it and he says, "Oh, let's see here. We have some rope and some regular household wiring." And a telephone. And the thing is, it was an old one that didn't work anymore. He just bought it. I had enough spin. The Ma Bell didn't want it back. It had been crushed one time, but I guess he just wanted the parts, he said. And this was, looking at the date here, this was about 2 weeks ago. And then later on, he came in and bought some gloves.
So how long was the rope that he bought?
About, looks like 25 feet. It's about by the foot.
How much is the household wiring?
Wiring, actually, that was like 150 feet. Okay. And the gloves was just 1 pair.
What kind of gloves?
They look like a leather work gloves.
If you have another pair that look like
Yeah.
a bot, you can show.
You'll find it's a nice heavy duty work gloves.
Okay.
Not quite welding style size. They're not that big, so you can still use your fingers and stuff. But someone working around with metal or something where they have to worry about something cutting themselves, maybe.
Okay. Of course, yeah, I'm writing this down.
Now, make there's a detail on this ledger he's not mentioning.
Okay.
So, what skill would you use the best?
Investigate.
Okay.
Use of deduction.
Go ahead.
So. Let's go 5 and 6 is 11.
Okay.
And I do have eidetic memory. So.
On the page earlier on, you see his name and a $5 charge, and it says licensing. Do you want to mention it to him, or just take personal note?
Just take a personal note.
Okay. I would say, actually, also from the way he rested his hand on the page, he knew about it.
And he was trying to hide it.
Yeah.
So when I had, because as he went look out for the gloves, I kind of looked at the page and made, It doesn't mention what kind of licensing.
No. Which other ones, you do see it has much more detail on it. But you do see a couple times other people doing the same thing for the same amount.
Okay.
And some people more than once in a week. So,
Do I get like a couple of the other names real quick? Or just, yeah.
Andy Hook
Okay.
and
Joey the Skewer.
I can see that.
Reverend Stone.
I think I know. I'm gonna go more talking to.
Okay. I make mental notes of that with my Detic memory, so
Okay.
that way if somebody actually takes my book, that isn't in there.
We're gonna rob you now. Let's see what else. So, anything else I can help you with?
Now there's not.
Has there been anyone else asking questions?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, that's right. This is the 1920s, so
A lot of questioning?
yeah. And basically, I'll slip him $1 for his time.
Ooh. Make a charisma check. See how well he remembers.
Technically, a quarter would have been more than enough for this step at that time.
Well, that's why he's getting a charisma.
Remember, you can fill up your car for 23 cents.
What'd you get?
Joker.
Joker.
Oh,
You
burn
press your
your
hand, and we draw up your Moxie,
You get a new hand.
and you get to do it again.
And,
Oh.
yeah, see if there's any jokers in that class. I got rid of both mine first hand, but then
Joker.
Yep, there's the Joker.
well, throw those
Oh,
away.
There
yeah.
goes your monster refills.
Now you gotta wait till you go through the whole pile before you get to reshuffle your jokers.
Okay,
back in.
so
Meow?
Yeah, just pull.
just pull. And got a jack.
But he still gets
Keep
cards.
going. That counts as a win. Again. So that's a +6 to, what was this?
Charisma.
Charisma.
So 6 plus your charisma, which is 4, so 10. Oh, Mike, do you want to see a face card?
Ooh, those are nice. That's nice. Those are cool.
Okay. Well, he kind of took money quick, but didn't seem to be seeing me friendly,
Right.
and he goes back to bookkeeping and
I'll give him my card, and it's like if anyone comes asking questions.
another investigation check before you leave.
Okay. 14.
Okay. You notice though, as you're leaving, he's working on some books, but they're not the ones you saw earlier. So he could be doing multiple jobs doing books, or you saw a fake one, or whatever. Or he's cooking his books right now, who knows. But he has a couple sets of books sitting there by the desk.
Right. It might be, various books per department or something.
be.
Yeah.
So next, well, first of all, now we're going to skip into random checks right now. We're going to go to Dawn, or as Rose, Maxine. Dawn's the wrong game.
Yeah. It's Sunday.
I'll never get on this.
Which I'll be watching Sunday.
You show up to the theater.
Okay.
You see signs that they have on the wall that they're showing various silent films.
Sunday.
Apparently, is what they show.
Okay.
Yep, silent films were all the rage back
Oh,
then.
I know.
And when they finally got into actual sound, a lot of actors actually lost their jobs.
Well,
That's mentioned
sound
color.
took a while, and color. I mean, it was actually both those were there, but a lot of times they had to wait. First of all, they cost more, and then they had to wait for a chance or a reason to use it.
Never mind it's on speakers in theaters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just saying, when they finally did that, a lot of actors and actresses back in the day lost their job because the voice just didn't sound.
Hey, you lost the job of the guy that played the piano at the front of the place in
Yeah.
silent films.
He did.
It was never really worth silent. But... Okay.
Musical company.
They're
Right?
showing movies.
Okay.
We'll say one's a woman kissing man. Trying to think where those are the old Nickelodeon ones, though, where they. But you know, there's
The original Casablanca?
Yeah.
one next time.
I think it was like 1910.
Yeah. But,
Could be, maybe it's better than that.
Casablanca.
Casablanca.
There was a silent film.
I got a
Ginger?
Wikipedia of it.
Ginger looking for
Um,
Russia.
Just went the other way.
It's saying
That
it
a caution over there?
was...
Getting into the sleeping position.
1942.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, there was a silent one that was done that didn't really go well.
I don't know which one to go. Alexa, list me 3 silent films from the 1920s.
Sorry, I don't know that.
She
Alexa,
doesn't know.
list off 3 movies from the silent film era.
She don't want to play.
Alexa, list off 3 movies from the silent film era.
From historyofilm.net. Some of the most notable silent movies of all time are A Trip to the Moon, 1902,
Oh.
Ben-Hur, 1907, The Birth of a Nation, 1915,
Oh.
Nosferatu, 1922,
Okay.
The Thief of Baghdad, 1923,
Thank you.
Battleship Potemkin.
Alexa, stop! Hey, it's how you phrase it.
I know, but the movies that were listed,
Nosferatu, Ben-Hur.
that's fine. But
Some of the others.
you know what? History of the Nation.
Yes.
First full-length movie ever made by the KKK.
Yeah.
So that one's not shown in my TV.
So, Nosferatu.
I think I got to that one and he just started, he immediately started cracking up.
I keep trying to forget that one exists.
Yeah, you and my history teacher.
Yeah.
Grew up watching it, huh?
No, it's just so sad that the groundbreaking piece of film was a racist film. And like in other media, you find a lot of times the first people to talk out loud.
A lot of the original series Star Trek was racist. How many black guys did you see in it that weren't alien?
I think they just assumed they were all aliens.
Well, it's kind of like all the Klingons with Portuguese.
So the theater is just for
Yeah.
like,
It's just showing movies right now. There's a guy out front
right?
Yeah, it was funny. We were
selling
supposed to
tickets.
do a,
Looks like a teenage boy.
essay of her favorite silent movie.
Right.
And she
Um,
specifically
Although you do see a guy
Hold
show
on.
up in a suit.
not
The guy
She's
working
like,
the
"You
booth
write
calls
about
him
that
Mr.
movie?"
Aston,
yeah.
and he
She's like, you will
asked you
automatically down the class.
about the movies they're showing and if they had any questions.
I don't think she'd mind.
And making a perception check.
Okay.
Kill me a 13. They're talking about something rather hushed tones. I want to see if you get a chance to hear it.
Yeah, I think it was like me and one other person who did that. First been and Nosferatu.
Ah.
Didn't hurt.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
You hear him talking about, and remember the button for the special patrons.
Okay.
That's what he's telling the guy selling tickets. He's like, yes, sir. And he goes around and goes back to the manager's office inside the theater. So now you're still back outside the theater, looking at the posters, eavesdropping, while the guy is trying to sell tickets.
Okay.
Let's see if I get a nod. Someone shows up. Nope, it's pretty empty right now. What do you want to do?
It's got me curious. Finally to where I can make it to where he doesn't see me come in and follow him. I don't have stuff on this character.
You want to follow the guy selling tickets?
No, the one that was in
The boss that's already gone?
Oh, and he didn't go inside?
He went
Or you
inside.
go in for the floor popcorn.
No. I'm good. I'm not that hungry.
He's act like he's buried near the jungle.
No, thank you. I mean, I guess I could just...
Buy a ticket and go.
Yeah, I'll just buy a ticket and go in just like I was yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I pick out a random movie.
Ah, see the KKK. You got
No.
it. A random movie. It's showing
What
in
are
a
the other
special
movies?
theater. That's who the special theater is. Okay, you want to see Nosferatu?
Sure.
You know that
I
one's
don't know
scary.
what about. I don't care. I like scary movies.
Yeah.
Found it. Some kind of dead guy with big teeth.
Oh god. It's a main job.
Okay.
What?
That
So,
The hell would screw with people?
what's your wealth?
My wealth? Where's
I saw that.
Somewhere with you.
it'd probably be 0.
Yeah.
Ah.
There's nothing.
Well, draw me an 11 from no cards, with your cards, but no stat.
This one here?
And whatever you want. If you have it in your hand, well, that's going to be a 5 total. I don't think you made it. You don't have any money for tickets.
Yeah.
You don't have the 15 cents.
I don't think she has any sense.
No, she doesn't.
Not really.
Yeah, you never had us do well.
Wealth has had to be bought just like any other stat.
Unless, or your background.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
is
there.
why I have a wealth of 5 at this character.
Now, you could probably go get some money.
Well, Robert
That means you'll have
May
to come
that
back.
might be there.
Yeah.
You see Kim going to the Half End Diner. You got a quarter?
$7?
On the same boat.
You're going to a diner. Who's paying for your food?
I thought she was just gonna sit there.
They love that. Someone sits there, doesn't even order coffee.
Water's free.
Water may not even be free.
We can't serve water in these parts anymore. Okay,
Water is all part of the prohibition.
since you're just handing around, yeah, they prohibited water. It's an alcohol, it's bad.
It's in you. It obviously must be that.
You walk in.
Okay.
Go up, see someone sitting there drinking coffee at the bar type area, and you see a couple people sitting out there eating. Draw a card. Let's see how many people we have in here.
Queen.
That's 2. Keep going.
Five.
So,
Three.
5 total?
Yeah, 5 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You shut me up, Shady.
Yeah, the sad part is we're probably going to get away with talking like that right about now because of the game.
Susan comes up to you. She's the waitress. Saying, well, did you want a booth or a stool?
Booth is fine. I'm just waiting on a friend.
When did you become a school agent, say?
So, they take you on over. She takes you far away from the other group of people, which are on the other side of the place, back in the corner, the dark corner, or less, but And you sit there, and you're waiting for her. You remember?
Yeah, the drunk sailor.
Do you remember the name?
Nope, I just remember it was a drunk
You
sailor.
bastard. William Chapman.
William Chapman, yeah.
The guy who had the green fairy absinthe.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that's what inspired him.
He comes walking in. Says, "What can I order?"
Probably anything you want.
Right. Calls lady, gets some burger and fries. And a milkshake.
Sounds like a classic.
So, find out anything?
We found out a few things. Most of the people didn't see anything. Mostly heard it. A few people saw. A couple of them did see something. Somebody was almost run over by a vehicle, matching what was described.
Okay. So you found any of them yet?
And the ones who did it, no, not yet.
He's just sitting there eating, blowing a breeze. He doesn't say anything else unless you ask him questions, probably.
So were you able to get the password for me?
Oh, yeah. It's Chapman. You know.
Password's just Chapman.
Yeah. It changes every day.
So they used your last name.
Yep. No. They named him after the actor. Oh, it's Chaplin, sorry. God, I can't think. Chaplin. Well, because it's right after the sign of the theater, so that's what came to mind.
Yeah, Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah. I wrote Chaplin. Chaplin. Now I think he's a really good guy. Chaplin. He's the guy that played that dictator with a little mustache. Making fun of Hitler. We'll have to kick him out of the country. So, where you plan to go get drunk or something?
I was planning on going and checking everything out there.
Yeah. Well, you just go on up to general store. You say it to you're here, Chaplin, and they'll charge you $5 for entrance fee.
That's
He'll
expensive.
let you in.
Well, and with what it is, being the prohibition, of course they're going to charge that much.
So $5. That's
I don't think most of those bootleggers made their money back then.
remember shit was really cheap back then.
Well, yeah, it's cheaper. The alcohol's still about the same price. If you order.
Well, I
But
mean,
I'm not-
that's more than it costs for a gallon of gas.
Yeah, but if you're running the risk, of course, you're going to charge a little. You're going to charge more for the hazard pay.
Yeah. Well, there's, a reasonable expense, and then there's highway robbery.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh.
called crimes.
Yep, and if you're an alcoholic, if you're an
Maybe it's a
alcoholic,
real nice.
if you're an alcoholic back in that time frame, you're willing to pay.
Which is why a number of the people I shot at the bank were alcoholics.
They had money.
They needed
Alcohol, money.
sure thing, Homer.
And donuts. Don't get donuts. So, after a while, you got any more questions for anything for him, or?
No,
I guess Kim comes wandering in,
Maxine.
or Maxine comes wandering in.
Yeah.
Here, Kim. Come in. It's a clone.
out of body experience, shoot and kill.
So, Maxine comes in.
I go,
Sees you sitting there not eating anything while this other guy's eating a lot of food.
I get up and go and talk to Maxine.
Okay. What do you say to him, Maxine? Hi. Do you want to try saying anything?
I got the password to the. I got a password, so we got a spot we can go and look at.
Okay. Trying to go to a theater and I couldn't afford to go in because I was trying to go follow somebody.
Too bad there weren't any Japanese around. You could have just sold your underwear and made some bank off that.
I'm just gonna write this as an
Should at
expense
least
to
got
the house.
$5. Come on.
Yeah.
This is job related.
Yeah.
I was writing this off as an expense to the house. This was job related.
Explain that to the accountant.
So you went
Paid
to the.
Yeah, paid him.
You expense visiting a movie theater as a job expense.
Tracking somebody. Tracking somebody.
I know, it's just
I know, right?
Like, that'd be interesting to
I thought you were talking about having to pay for to go into a
matinee.
going into a club.
Speakeasy.
I thought you were talking about that. Says he marked off his alcohol content. Go to a bar.
How much proof do you have? 40?
We know we have a bar.
You're right.
We can charge you if you want. Makes you feel better. Make an perception or awareness. Perception. Awareness is 12 for Black Crusade.
What am I needing?
You need a 13 because you didn't ask about it.
Yeah, no. 15. I'll burn that 10 for this.
The guys back in the corner kept catching their eye looking at you. And you got a 13.
15.
15? So you got over 13. I'll give you a chance to see if one of them kind of fits the description, although you didn't see the person. So you're kind of going off a verbal description.
Mm.
Go ahead off your perception for that.
12.
Okay. There you go. That's about it. You know, one of them. You get it about mine. You know, one of them looks familiar. Remember someone describing someone in a coat and hat like that, and had kind of the same kind of goofy ass mustache.
Mm.
So, we will go next. Since you guys got to travel over there, we will go next to Alex and Dorian, heading to the Ambrose Ice House. This place, ice is collected from the nearby lakes in the winter and stored here throughout the year. You see 2 trucks out front. They're loading one up. They're like cleaning the other one to get ready to take out more of that.
So why is it what they're spitting out red?
Yeah, really.
Well, not red. It's just
Pinkish.
slimy. No, it's got from the ice that was from the lake, and then after a while, they just kind of so they have to like kind of clean it out. They don't really wash it out. They sweep it out, throw in more ice later.
Uh-huh.
Most of it's just used for people's freezers or their ice boxes, as it would be known. See a couple guys out front, like out by the gate. Yeah, I know. I gotta find where I turned it down. I think all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It betrayed us. It went commercial.
I don't think that is commercial.
No, that one isn't. You're right. The one in between was. The only thing you see for people, is 2 guys at the front gate. You see the people back there sweeping out the back one. You see some people loading the other one, but that's like a good 50 yards from the gate. Otherwise, you hear a loud motor on the roof. The preheating unit, keep things cold.
I think, what? Keeping Gumby on ice?
Yeah.
I don't really watch that series before the drive by.
It's Pokey. Pokey's got to keep them nice.
The episode where, I don't remember the bloody name.
Problem is,
All
he
the
got
Gumbies in
frozen.
the back of a truck.
I think he'd break
Right on
instead
it.
of bend.
Oh, God.
Gumby.
It'd probably be the same principle as Mr. Fantastic, unless you bend a part of him, he breaks.
See? I was thinking more like Stretch Armstrong. Or like the Gumby toys. I assume Gumby actually looked like the toys. They probably just used the same one. Oh, they had some weird episodes. Mormons were weird people. And the ones that did that show were, I had the one that was like a slave robot. And he trashed the house and everything. Until they had to fix him by throwing wrenches at him. So a wrench in the works, I guess, was the joke. So, both you guys make a perception check if you see anything that looks interesting.
Ten.
Okay. As you're watching, a smaller truck, kind of like a pickup truck, if it had a camper on it, but the camper's like just the back storage area, so it's a small delivery truck, pulls up to the gate. A guy comes up. The guy just like hands over something. Looks like an envelope. And he's like, open the gate, and he drives on in. Goes on over there, backs up to the loading dock. Gets out and goes inside. You guys just wait around long enough, you'll see they'll open it up and they start loading it up with ice.
What did the guy who received the envelope do with the envelope?
Put it like in his coat. So,
Which makes me think it might be hiding some kidneys.
but that's also the only traffic you've seen so far.
We might need to wait and come back when it's nighttime. You know, less people.
Yeah, will be. Maybe also that's when it opens up. If it's something else, be a good place to put something. It's got lights. It's always on all night. So, you guys are gonna go to the bar. Over the top of the general store is Nor's General Store. You go on inside. We'll assume it's a little bit more towards the evening, a little bit, because you'd already done one thing and sat there and watched someone eat through their lunch.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? Are you still hanging around or outside or? Yeah.
I'd probably head over to like fish market.
Okay. Okay. So you go on in there. You guys do. You head to the fish market. I want to see if you're still here when they got here.
Oh no, it's
A guy shows up. Name is Abe. Says, so, there's a little receipt book and a pencil. What can I get for you today?
You ever see Chaplin?
Okay. Follow me over here. Go over to a table. He says, says that'll be $5. And he takes out what it's kind of a receipt book, but it's mostly empty.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, says basically paid. So wherever would know.
I'll go with whatever.
He hands it to you. You give him the $5.
Yeah, what do I
How'd you
need?
get the $5? How'd you pay for the food at the last place?
Not when I expense that.
Oh, you said, hey, and I want $5 extra. That would be expensive. Let's try luck.
Look,
Yeah, maybe you have money in your pocket.
there's strength, dexterity, speed, endurance.
No, it's just draw.
Let's drop.
Yeah. That's a 4. That's less than hers. She got a 5. Oh. I'll let you do an intelligence check. What's the intelligence?
8.
Okay, go ahead. See if you would have swung by and gotten somebody.
15.
Use your diner's code. The first credit card. I blame them for everything. Okay. Well, he takes you on back to a closet door. He unlocks it, and it goes into a staircase that goes upstairs. And it says on the wall, "Welcome to the Blind Pig." Going upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
guy meets you at the top of the stairs. Big guy. Says, and puts his hand out like to the piece of paper.
I give him a piece of paper.
Okay? Looks like it's $5. It includes like for everyone a year. So he goes into. Okay. So early tonight, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Come on in.
Can't go in.
Yeah, he's kind of. You look familiar.
What are those faces, I guess?
Okay. Well, come on in. Go over there to the bar. Art will be able to help you.
Okay.
And don't piss off Hammerstein.
Okay.
He's the other bouncer. Even a bigger guy.
Nasty little temper on him.
Well, he gets easily stressed out.
Mm.
I think at times he just looks for an excuse.
Some people usually are just looking for an excuse.
And then you hear him, this Hammerstein guy, looks over and says, "Hey, you know those guys?" Yeah! He yells back to him. He seems kind of friendly, but... And he yells over to the guy that you're talking to, you know, "Be careful! That guy's an asshole!"
I'll be as smart as... Apparently he says you got a bad temper.
That's only because I beat him up last time. Can you go on in?
Yeah.
And let's see if you recognize him, or either one of you, because you both have been around him before. Both you guys do a perception check.
11.
And what are we reading?
Perception.
I know. Let's see.
I'd say your number is 13. 11 if you'd asked.
I think after their encounter, we should go on break.
Ooh, yeah, I guess.
15.
Well, if we get some of the right information, it would be over. Okay, what'd you get?
15.
15. Yeah. Ned was one of the guys working inside the, or they were at the club when you guys were attacked. He's one of Alex's guys. He works for the Powers gang. So this is probably one of his clubs. Because, you know, they don't like working with each other, the other gang. So, knowing that, and you go up to the bar. What you need today? Or tonight, I guess. Getting close.
Just kind of information. A friend of ours died and wanted to know if anybody knew anything, really.
Okay.
You know, that old story, seeking revenge for our fallen friend kind of deal.
I see. So you think someone off one of your buddies?
Very possibility.
Ah. Well, I need a drink too. So what can I get you?
I'll go with a beer.
Okay. Goes there and gets it. And how about you?
I'll just take a soda.
This is a speakeasy. They don't have that in here.
Oh, fine then. I don't know.
Might have it as a mixer.
Might, but
We have soda one.
No, I'll just take, I don't know.
moonshine. Go with that.
Sure.
Okay.
Whatever.
Beer would cost you a nickel.
No!
Moonshine would be a dime.
No. No. Not getting to it. Not getting
Let's
bold.
see if I got any spare change, because I know there one in my pockets.
We'll allow you to have that. That's not $5.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to start checking at the front door before you leave. We need some money, boss. We need some spending cash.
Spunding?
Funding.
Need some funding cash, boss.
Speaking of,
Maybe you
what
should need
would
some English
the
credit.
family offer as a retainer?
As a retainer,
Yeah, because I am a private investigator.
he paid you $25.
Okay.
And expenses, you just keep your receipts.
Yep.
And they'll pay you another $25 once you found out what happened. Or if you have evidence that the person could be arrested for it, then we could just have to do that. Instead of calling some officer of the law to take care of the problem on that side.
Right.
So, then you notice there's a bottle on the shelf way back behind the bar, behind a glass case. It's the Green Fairy. And it apparently says $35 for a bottle. That's like rent.
You think?
You know, so that is a very expensive bottle.
Not to mention,
Genuine stuff.
Not to mention, think about it. A $5 cover to get in, you better be packing 40 on you just to be able to make sure you get that
You have
bottle.
one bottle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that sailor had one apparently. Which he said he bought it, but you know, then you found out it's like way out of his range. It's out of the range that he got paid by a family of governors in Rhode Island
Right.
to find a dead family member. You could say you could find a dead family member or borrow 10 and get a bottle of alcohol.
I inquire about it.
About the bottle?
Yeah.
I don't know. You seem to dig around for that change. I don't think you can afford it.
Oh, I don't want to buy it. I'm just more, because I know there's a friend of mine who said he had purchased a bottle of it, and the price you've got, it is well out of range for him.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be. What was this friend?
A sailor. He's, what was his first name? That was last name. I remember that. Damn password.
Chapman was his password.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Chapman was his last name. His first name was Mortimer or something like that. Okay. He says, well, I asked because we don't sell a lot of things.
at that price, I doubt you would.
No, it's a case that that the owner brought back from the war while he was there. But
The owner, what's the
the
owner?
last guy that bought 2 bottles actually. And he was just bought it. He was a guy that, well, he was kind of a dick. He actually worked for the competition.
Mm-hmm.
He just came in and wanted to show off. He said, what's the most expensive thing you have? And I pointed that out, and I thought that would shut his ass up. He's like, I'll take 2 of them.
You remember his name?
Here.
Because the person in question that was killed was a war vet.
Huh. Well, I highly would doubt that. Then no, it wasn't.
What's your boss's name?
Mine?
Hmm.
That's really on a need-to-know basis. This is a pub.
Well, because if he was a friend of the person that is our friend who was killed, it may have had something to do with the business.
Well, no. Guy used to be a cop, actually. Oswald Kane. He was a cop for a couple years.
Which one of us knows him?
That's a new one.
I know somebody had Oswald as their...
Maybe, but Oswald Kane's it. That's why I had to go so far back. He is the, okay, there's the Powers Gang. And then there's this guy has a personal little thing going. Just a private little place he's selling out of.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the Tolinos who are trying to move in. He's not part of them either. It's just, remember I said at the beginning there are like a lot of little gangs in the area?
And this is one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
He came in, it was a busy night, he wanted to show off, and a couple of people left with him. Went over to his place. Matter of fact, he hangs around with a couple ex-cops. They got all involved in some kind of corruption scandal. They're being paid about imports right at the opening days of the Prohibition. But I don't think it was directly Prohibition. It wasn't alcohol. It was interesting enough they got him fired. And his friends quit with him.
You know Joe Abercrombie?
Yeah, I think I saw the guy in here one time.
That's the friend of mine that was killed.
Oh
I'm trying to figure out who did it.
yeah.
Because where he was killed at, it looks like he was on the way to where I'm staying at. But if you look at if you were to see the vehicle that he was in, the damage to the vehicle was superficial. He wouldn't have died from it.
You mentioned something, so do a intelligence 11.
Now that's 21 suffice for you.
Looking up at the bar and all the bottles of alcohol, none of them match the ones that were in the trunk.
I asked if she knows about these particular types of bottles. But then,
Well, you didn't say if you're on any of them, but you can kind of describe it.
yeah, describe it to her.
And he says, to him,
Damn.
and he says, that sounds like a private numbering system and, label. Yeah, we do get some alcohol that doesn't have the labels the rest of this. Sometimes we refill the bottles, but no. Matter of fact, I would say that's interesting. That is from the Phaeton Club. Phaeton.
Okay.
Club. That's one of Kane's places. That's his only place. He's got a deal with some bootlegger up on the hills. Picks it up and they pour it from the barrel into these and they label the bottles. how many out of how many, so they keep track of how many should come out of a bottle or a barrel, so they don't get ripped off by the guy.
Because there was a piece of wood jammed into the vehicle that went over into the ocean,
Yeah,
and it said bean on it.
I don't get that one. I don't even know if he sells beans.
I don't even know if it's related to that or not, if it's just because of the crate said beans on it, and that's the whole deal.
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure the guy downstairs sells some beans. You can get a real nice dish of beans over there at the deli.
I was over there already. I kind of figured as much.
But no, let's try luck on this side. That's a 4. 4's don't work. We found that out with luck. No, I don't know on that.
Well,
You don't have the board to show them either, though. So
yeah.
just kind of showed them half a line, half a rectangle with the word beans.
Well, the main reason I came here, I found those 2 bottles that the guy bought off you, and I was told this was the only place that sold it.
Well, that's because it hasn't been legal to buy in America for a long time, ever since they had a case where a bad batch of absinthe went out, and a lot of people started getting stories that would make you crazy and see things. No, it's just a bad batch.
Yeah, it turned all my father's adventures into fucking possible hallucinations.
Yeah, a lot of our fathers had that problem.
Hey,
But
not
I
Father's
mentioned you,
Adventures,
my
your
father.
reason why Father's Adventures is the reason why you exist.
I mentioned who my father is.
Local writer. Yeah. Oh wait, Ace. I said odd though.
Yeah.
I'll count it.
It's a 1.
Ace is the fumble guard, but in this case it's a 1.
In this case, it worked for what you were wanting.
Maybe he thinks your dad's Edgar Allan Poe. I read his stuff. No. Complete fumble. You guys all appeared in local magazines and newspapers and stuff. Back before he was born, but.
Okay, so yeah, so you're saying it's his one and only bar that sells those.
Yeah.
And was he the one who came in and bought those 2 bottles as well?
Yeah.
Okay, now it's starting to look like he fucking went out.
Well, he did it to like bring people over to his place.
And no offense if he's buying that.
Wait, Joe went with him.
Joe. Oh yeah, Joe. Why would Joe go with him then? Then there might have been a scuffle there then, which caused all this.
Well then. Olmsted Office Building.
That's where it is.
Yeah, I don't have the code though. The password. I wouldn't go to his place if I had to, but I happen to know where it is.
Well, you gotta know where the competition is anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go there.
If the Tolinos don't hit him, we might sooner or later.
Well, he gonna get hit anyway.
Well, we were thinking about just turning him into the police, but we don't know how many of the police are also on his payroll.
True. But if it becomes an all-out shootout, you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah. So, you know that. We will end with Pike Fish Market, which connects 2 things. Actually, lots of fish, lots of sales going on. Not as much as it was earlier in the day. So you get towards the evening, it's
Going on to break.
Right,
yeah.
and it's probably one of those I'll ask like the various fishmongers or whatnot else around. You know, Joe and the Crom come in and did he buy anything or is he a regular?
No, never saw the guy that I know of. You go around and he hadn't been here.
Okay.
You know, so
Well, since I just came around asking questions, wouldn't the person get a hold of him?
he's not the same place. He's at the fish market.
Well, he said had them get a hold of
No,
him,
specifically ask about Joe.
and that's what I'm asking about.
Well, the thing is the guy downstairs, not the guy upstairs.
Nah.
Yeah, he didn't know about the upstairs.
Mm.
That was the second set of books. He keeps track of his books too, and gets some money on the side.
Yeah, that's just one of those things.
No, he doesn't come for fish. He's a sailor. A lot of sailors don't like fishing much when they hit land. They're like, I'm tired of it. Actually, he was a Navy man.
You like to eat steak?
So fish was not his thing. But in a connection that you won't really see, but you know, for later, there is a truck there that says Ambrose Ice House.
Okay.
They get a lot of ice from that. So
Right, I figured fish, ice, yeah.
they keep for a while. They leave a third truck there, because they just take out what they need throughout the day, and they basically pay for the whole truck. But everyone that works on the fish area shovels out of it, breaks it down. They get big blocks. They break it down in the back, and then bring it forward. And, well, now they're kind of like finishing it off. Some people that work there, you know, they take some ice home for their boxes and stuff like
Right.
that. It's already been paid for.
Or, yeah, it's something that I had.
It's a rather friendly thing going on, but
Yeah, they have the same kind of thing out east, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fish markets out there, they do the same thing.
damn fish always want ice. Okay, break time. I just wanted to catch up on the last feed of what we got, which actually is pretty good. Break time?
Yep.
I move. Whoops. I come back.
I just find it
You see drink? There it is. Drink.
But it's one of those things. It's, to me, it's funny. But yeah.
Oh, you gotta find that one.
Oh.
Lighter? You need a lighter?
Okay.
It's a heavy fucking thing.
Oh,
Cheese herder stickers.
a letter.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, little girl.
Let's see if we can finish this one tonight.
Okay.
I think we're getting pretty close. What we know, one guy that connects into it all.
I know I got. I will. Wait. No, no. Thought for a second. I already did that. Oh. Adam.
Break time.
down. Sitting kitty. Hi. Puppy. Come on. Come on. Good girl. doing, kitty?
I moved your duck. Oh no. I can't hide it. I'll see if I can throw it over there, but she didn't like me touching it. It's her favorite toy now again. She lost it for a while. Must have been unhappy about that. She found it, like, I got it out of it, but make a couple notes. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's probably one of the other things. You know, did the family furnish me with any kind of information?
Well, actually, I'm going to have you and people are going to tell you the club he was heading to, which is the Adventures Club. We'll get all you together being in this one, so you can get all the information they have too.
Yeah, check a few places first. Head there.
Alexa, turn on studio lights.
Okay.
They were letters repackaged.
You're right over here, hiding underneath the chair. Haven't used anything yet. Those are for the bad guys. So it's,
Alexa, turn off studio lights.
the cards.
Okay.
Bracket. Mariachi Samurai.
Oh God. As far as I know, he's kind of quit playing tabletop games. From what I heard,
So,
Bracken.
Bracken's not even in Washington.
Yeah.
Well, then he don't matter.
What? You know one person that loved RP again more? Ross. You would know him. You would know him. Wait, actually, you would know him. I introduced you to Ross. He Pathfinder I was a part of, and he was really good DM. He could full-blown flush out the world and everything, and put his own twist on stuff that actually made the game really fun. But he stopped doing the advanced, like D&D stuff. He's doing like 2nd edition right now.
Mike, a
But
pack
I'd
for
love to get him
Dell.
involved and do it because he was a really good DM.
Cigarette pack for your mom.
Oh, don't tempt her. Don't tempt her.
Problem?
Here, do you have your mouse over there, or
No,
this one's still working?
go take the mouse off my laptop in the studio. Alexa, turn on the studio light.
Okay.
Okay.
Alexa, self-destruct.
Okay, I'll start the self-destruct sequence, but only on the understanding that you dramatically cancel it at the last second. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
You made it, but try to cancel a little sooner next time.
Those are Spaceballs. Right? Hey Alexa, what do I need to do to put a hit out on someone?
Here's something I found on Wiktionary. Put someone's lights out as a verb meaning to cause someone to become unconscious, especially by striking him over. Did that answer your question?
No.
Thanks for your feedback.
Oh, there we go. That's good enough.
I'll grab my
Volume thing. The volume stick.
Okay.
Now we're going to start with you doing another science check. Might want to use your cards.
What do I need?
13.
14.
Okay. Mineral spirits. There's mineral spirits in the alcohol.
Okay.
That is not good. It's been cut with mineral spirits.
What, mineral water?
Yeah. No, mineral spirits. Oh, or that. Mineral alcohol. Mineral-based alcohol. It's used for cleaning furniture and stuff like that. It's not edible.
Oh, by the way, Devin, how was the apple juice?
That was good. It was actually pretty good. Had pulpy to it, but I like that. So, you found that out. And everyone will be meeting back at the house where you'll be meeting a detective that was sent by the family about Joe's death. So, now all information can be shared with him. Or any other information you guys have at this point before we go out again. We'll say it's the next day, so it's getting later. So.
Yeah, I would have headed over. Oh, what time was identification?
Oh! Getting the evening.
Oh.
Getting dinner.
Okay.
Make a investigation check. 12? Good enough. Well, you went back to that diner to eat,
Should I just get some dumb light bulbs so you can...
and then head to, you stay at a hotel probably?
Yeah, or basically be one of those things that
Why
I moved
should I
out
go
here
in the office
permanently,
morning?
so, you know.
Well,
Oh, actually,
you
they
found
could-
out something interesting. Oh, no, you couldn't have. Nope, sorry. So you went there for dinner, and there was a group of guys in the corner that kept eyeing you.
Okay.
Like, sizing up to see if you had any pockets, any money. Questionable individuals.
Right. I'd make mental note of them.
Okay.
And, you know, get a good memorization for their faces with the eidetic memory, so.
Let's see here. They are Roddy, Roderick, Graft, and another. Oh no, that's Roddy. Okay, Graft.
Cat's fighting
And
in the bathroom
Bobby.
again.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have gotten their names, but yeah.
Well, they were all talking to each other.
Okay.
Mostly Bobby's name. They're all picking on him.
Okay.
He seems to be someone that wants to go out with them. And he's like, no man, you're small time, you stay here. You go pickpocket. Bobby's a pickpocket.
Rod. Okay.
Roderick and Roddy. A lot of Rod. His name's not Rod. He can't play. He's only Bobby. And then you may meet everyone.
Okay.
Except for you guys have one thing you could have found out. Both you guys make...
We were planning on going back at night, remember?
Yeah, that's something you would have found out. So both you guys make a perception check.
Eight.
21.
Ooh. Remember that small truck of ice? It's heading to some other place in town. A place known as the Phaeton Club. And the guys told the door, or the booth, that today's word is Charlie.
Truly choking.
Hey. Before you get in, there's no connection between those two passwords, although they are. But Well, how about the names? Bob, Rod, Roddy, Roderick. You can come up with original names, I guess. Of course not.
Marcel.
I had a dog named that. Poodle. Silver Poodle. Won a lot of awards. Hey, no. She's like, I want to play with the mouse. I'm a cat. Mouse? Cat? You know. Smacked your mouse with all the blue lights on it. She's like, Akasha. Oh, running because Guido's out eating hard food. Okay. So you can all meet. You may discuss plans.
Now, head over to the Victor's Club, kind of knock on the door, ring the doorbell.
And after the meeting, you guys will be going to that place at night to check it out. Okay, so you all show up. You have a meeting yet to all discuss what's going on. What do you guys know about Joe's death? Anything from anyone?
I'll mention what I found out at the bar.
Okay. Alcohol is expensive?
No, that it's quite possible that the owner there killed him for some reason.
The other club?
Mm-hmm.
The other club was the Beacon.
Yeah.
Yep. The club upstairs, when you went to, they don't get ice. It's kind of an obvious thing to do, to get ice for a club. But Phaeton Club actually still open as a club. They don't serve alcohol, they say. It's also run by a bunch of ex-cops.
Right. X.
Yeah.
Are they
They're on the
same kind of-
payroll somehow.
Are they the same kind of cops that invented the Kansas two-step? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Federal judge finally smacked him down for it.
Anything you guys want to discuss, or you just go off again?
No, let's...
He says Oswald.
Okay.
No. Damn it.
No, actually, I did find out that Joe bought, 2 weeks ago, he bought 25 feet of rope, household wire of 150 feet, a telephone that didn't work, said he wanted it parts, a set of leather gloves that are heavy-duty leather work gloves, like if you were working with metal.
What did you get yourself into, boy?
No idea. However, at the general store, and this was at the general store that he bought these things, apparently he paid a $5 charge for licensing.
Bar upstairs.
Yes, but there's also an Andy Hook and a Reverend Stone on that list who also paid.
Reverend Stone runs the missionary. And
They're recruiting new members for the family.
I talked to him and he knew about the bar. That's what's pissing me off.
No, I'm thinking of Auntie Chloe from Watch Dogs 2.
and Andy Hook is an ex-cop. He shot a kid. You know, one of those cops. Quick on the gun. He got fired. Couldn't get away with it. I mean, come on, the kid was white. Can't shoot a white kid.
Right. Apparently.
Wait, I just got canceled. No.
It got censored.
Yeah.
PG stupid.
Okay. Apparently, Abe there at the general store might be keeping 2 sets of locks. But he might, since he said there was a speakeasy upstairs, he's probably keeping that set of locks.
Probably.
Okay. I was also at the fish market earlier. There's an ice truck from the Ambrose Ice House, a pickup truck. Described the make and model of the truck and the license plate if it actually had one.
It's actually more like the full-size trucks that are there. Refrigerated ones. Or kind of refrigerated.
They're insulated.
Yeah. the pickup truck that someone put plywood up and made a space to carry the ice. Quickly to the bar!
Right. Let's hear. As I was having dinner, a group of individuals by the name of Bobby, Rod, Roderick, and Roddy. Bobby, who's apparently a pickpocket, kept eyeing me.
Like they're gonna rob him.
Yes.
You saw him too.
I described the faces. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So they are locals who are ne'er-do-wells then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that place is just across the street from where the accident occurred.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's why you went there, is it's right across the street from it. Nearby, the other side is Dockford area, fenced up. Actually, police have it mostly now. Although you could ask them to go look at stuff. Don't know. Well, since you have the family's name behind it, you might be able to get away with it.
Right. Private investigator. I got it badly, yeah.
Okay. Anyone else?
I did go to the theater.
You couldn't pay for it.
I couldn't pay for it, but it was just something suspicious. I don't know what it was.
So she wants to see a movie.
No, I wanted to see what was going on. But I wanted to pretend to go to a movie just to figure out what was going on because somebody whispered something to the ticket person and
Do you
then
remember what they said?
Privilege. Customers, you're supposed to hit a button,
Yeah.
and then the boss will know.
Yeah, they're supposed to hit a certain button for privilege.
Okay.
Customers.
Okay. Never too sure what's going on with it. It changed songs on me. I don't know if anything happened in between. So, well then, we go out again.
We were planning on.
You're heading out tonight, yes.
I'm going
Okay.
to the mission and talking to the...
To the river.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You going with either one group?
Which do you think that would be? Well, you're investigating. You could help us investigate the ice house.
I have a rapport with the Reverend already.
Then again, you're more talking with people, investigator, or are you an actual search for clues in a place? I pull out. I mean, I do both.
He has problems seeing.
Sherlock, you are not.
Being
But it's
that,
elementary that you're watching. Well, at least you're not able to cocaine. True
being
enough.
that the movie theater can't be paid for by the company.
Well, no, you can ask for some money.
Right?
Hey man, what's on with that movie?
You want some money for a movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way I can
They'll
go
give you
check
$100.
things out. To go ahead and check things out at the movie theater.
Go have a fun time.
Yeah, fun time and just act like
Okay.
I love the movie.
And then you?
I'm going to the Reverend.
That's right.
Okay, so yeah, I will go with these two to the ice house.
Okay. Well then, you go to the movie.
Yeah.
Pay the ticket price.
Yeah.
Well, he tells you it's a nickel.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna nickel.
Okay. It says okay. And they you give me your ticket. You go on in.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Do you what do you do? There's someone in there serving popcorn and things like that, and there's someone over by the ropes to let you into the actual theater area. But other than that, it splits off to 3 different movies after that person.
Okay.
But there is also a set of stairs that heads up to a balcony area on each floor.
This could be the tricky part.
And there's someone standing in front of each of those hallways.
That would be the possible VIP area.
Possibly. Do you go into this movie or you wait around in the lobby?
I'm gonna wait around for now.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay, we're gonna need
11.
11.
Yeah.
The fuck?
It's a secret.
Talk about a fucking war machine in hell.
Okay. You see the light come on, and one of the guys from the manager comes over, he accepts their ticket, points over at the person, and the person goes over there to that person, and then they're led up the stairs. Gives the ticket to the ticket person, and then heads over by the office waiting to see who else shows up. After a while, you notice a lady,
So true.
kind of dressed up like a cigarette girl, goes up the stairs and up to the same side.
Okay.
Now, this process happens a lot. About every fifth person showing up is taken up the stairs.
Okay.
What do you do?
I need to get up there in that room and see what's going on.
You want to sneak up there?
Yeah,
You
I'm
have
gonna
sneaky
try.
abilities?
Your skills.
Are you sneaky?
Let me see. Well, where is my...
You know where?
I think there was one at one point. Yeah, there was, but nope, there it is.
stuff I got in here for 3.
Okay, so
then
that counts as a 6 and 4. Skills are double.
Yep.
So I can pour it or poke in my hand, right?
Either one.
And what was it you said? They were skills got up to a 6 max, right?
So yeah, because I made it 12.
7.
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
7?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you get halfway up the stairs and a guy comes down out of the room. Make a charisma roll. Or charisma pull. Yes.
Oh.
11.
11. Were you
Akasha, what are you doing?
needing?
I saw this
Are you supposed to be up there?
Yeah, I just had to go to the restroom real quick and I'm just now coming back up.
Last week.
Okay.
And I was like,
Determination. See if you can determine your story. How assured are you in telling it? DT.
5.
Because you smell
7.
7.
Well, do I don't remember seeing you. Are you sure you're in the right movie?
Yeah, I am.
I was behind the
just
shop
got
that
here
day,
not that long
and yes,
ago.
I was tempted.
Remember, I had to go use. I had to go to the bathroom. I didn't really sit there too long.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Ace.
Oh, nope. Doesn't believe you. Time to go. He walks you back down the stairs. Says, watch the movie like all the peasants. The commoners.
Oh.
Maybe he didn't find you attractive. You didn't find the jungle girl attractive? You bastard. Okay. So, then you finally go to the movie, or what do you try? What do you do?
Gotta figure out a way to get in there.
Pick another one. We'll say one you've used. You have 2 more options to go because you're running into different people. You screw up on all 3, you can't go.
Devin,
I'll try
remind me when you, after a game, I need to finish packing before I go to bed.
Okay. It's getting that point, isn't it?
I guess
Yeah,
I'm
for tomorrow.
trying to do stuff again.
Okay, go ahead. 13?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, you get up there. You see, towards the end, there's a door into a room.
Okay.
You go in there, it's the balcony area. Pull a card, -1. So 9 people up there. And a lady wandering around taking orders. Like drink orders.
Okay.
They're serving alcohol up here in the balcony if you pay for it.
Okay.
These cards are escaping.
Yeah. They're like, no.
So, you find that out.
Yes.
You.
Mm-hmm.
What do you went to talk to the Reverend?
Uh,
Okay, what do you want to ask him about?
So-
take care of the rest of the group.
So, why didn't you tell me that you knew about the bar and the password?
Oh my god.
Oh, because I was asked not to. And I'm not going to send other people to sin in the ways I do.
Well, I didn't go there to sin, but it would have been helpful to have that kind of information of Joe.
I don't think his drinking habits has anything to do with what happened to him.
Well, it just would have been nice to have a little bit more information, so that this way I wouldn't, would have just been able to go up there, ask what I needed.
Well,
The idiot that has
I didn't know you were wanting to go there.
Go on recreation.
Well, any and all.
But I'm not supposed to hand out that information. It is, illegal.
Yeah, but I'm not going to turn it into the cops either.
I don't know.
Oh, that poor raccoon.
So.
It's,
Rocket, what are you doing?
where I have to go to,
Oh, that's funny.
pick up my wine.
That's funny, but yeah, he's a raccoon.
My, when I started working in this mission, they kind of like disavowed me, so I don't have the priestly rights to buy alcohol anymore, so I have to go through there.
Oh. Ow. Ow, ow.
You could have come to us. We do have a distillery. And we could have just given it to you for free due to the fact that you are a priest.
Yes, but Mr. Powers has things he needs to pay for, so I'm giving him an option to do so. I mean, I understand if you wanted that information, I just don't think it was mine to give.
Well, I do know quite a bit now. Anything you witnessed while you were in there by chance?
No. But I have something from another person.
Might help.
Yes. They said
Oh, bastard.
they saw someone
Oh, God.
dive out of the car before it wrecked. And when they did it, they broke their arm. But he said he was holding his arm walking away. I've been keeping an eye if anyone showed up at the mission with a broken arm, but that's not been the case yet. Someone with a left arm broken could have had something to do with it. He said the sound of a pop, possibly a gun, he didn't know for sure, is what caught his attention. When he looked, he saw the fancy car go by and then someone jumping out of the passenger side. Or possibly off the, he didn't say he saw the door opening necessarily. He could have been jumping off the running board. But he leapt off the car. How, when he got down it and what, it's unknown. Hit his arm, and then took off.
Wow.
Okay. Alright, so keep an eye out for that.
I also have Chapman came by looking for you.
Yeah, you gave me Well, you can give me the way in there to the bar so that this way I could get some information.
Well, he left a message for you to meet him back at the deli again.
Alright.
Okay, I'll let him know.
This time I'll make sure I got money.
Okay. Go by and get your $100 bill.
Yeah. And I'll go there.
It's the smallest thing his character has in his pocket. Okay.
Dumbass.
You go there. Are you going to go to the deli?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to meet him.
Okay. We'll go ahead and finish that. So, you go there. Meet him there. The other guys are, apparently there's a door in the back that leads to the alley, and all those questionable guys are out there right now discussing things. Except for Bobby, the same guy that was here before, drinking coffee. It's also because there's a couple of beat cops up at the, sitting next to Bobby, talking to him. Like picking on him. You're like, what are you doing today? Blah, blah, blah. Let me check your pockets and your ID, stuff like that.
The fun stuff.
Yeah. As they're getting their free breakfast.
Of course.
As they demand. You, and then, of course, is Mr. Chapman sitting over there.
I'll go over to him.
Okay. He already ordered it. Well, I tried to go and see if I could find someone else that could use this, but no one wants to pay up, so I traded for the bottle.
Which one? The one you had?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks back towards that way. Make sure no one's in here. Roderick.
Jade Roderick for it?
Yeah, I gave him my watch. My old watch. For the bottle.
Okay.
I'm getting out. He gets his food. He got it to go. He's taking off before he comes back in. But he's out back because the cops are inside the building eating dinner. So they're like, oh, we'll go outside and have a smoke break.
I'll go out there myself and have
Okay.
a cigarette with him.
Okay. There's the three of them. The other guy's still being bugged. There I go. And seen you since yesterday.
Been busy.
Talking to that old sea bum.
Yeah, it told me you traded a watch for a bottle that you had.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think that boy's talking too much. He looks at one of his guys kind of heads back into the deli that direction.
Honestly, I could care less what your illegal stuff is.
Well, good.
'Cause I got a distillery on my property and the cops don't even bother touching it.
No. If you pay them right.
I don't pay them at all.
Well, that's your problem.
They just don't mess with my my house that I'm in.
Well, you know.
I need to find out someone took a bunch of weed and used them second color for the track.
What do you want?
I was actually trying to see if I could find out if anybody knew about Joe Abercrombie. Old friend, haven't seen it. Heard he was killed, and I was like, you know, I thought that was kind of interesting because it's kind of be hard to kill that old vet.
Hey, he got drunk and wrecked his car out front.
Yeah, right by my house apparently, but funny thing, there was a bullet in him.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know of any car crash that would cause somebody to have a bullet in them.
No, but a bullet can cause a car crash.
So the question is who shot him?
Wouldn't know.
I'd like to hire him. They shot him in a car in a moving vehicle perfect marksman. I'd like to hire him on.
I heard a big crash out front. We looked outside, saw someone was laying there, saw the car, came inside and reported it like good citizens would.
Are these guys affiliated with the corrupt former cop?
Nothing you know of yet. You could maybe try to find out. I don't know.
Well, I was looking to see if I could find somebody who would like to buy some alcohol off of us. We can pretty much brew almost anything.
Well, we can get a word out here and there. No one I know directly is looking for anything. They're taking care of their own.
Ours would be higher quality.
Not everyone's after quality nowadays. Some just want some good rot gut to warm their belly.
Oh, there's a lot we can make. And for cheap, too.
Well, maybe you need to start networking the right connections, but we're not going to be the one involved in that, and there's no way you're going to connect us with that auto accident out front, man.
Oh, I wasn't trying to. I just wanted to see what you knew.
Nothing. Told you. We heard the wreck, called the police.
Liar.
Make a perception check.
No.
No?
No.
You suck.
It was an ace.
You suck.
It fell from your hand.
You didn't want to try to make it on purpose.
I really couldn't then.
Oh. Yeah, not much better, yeah.
Okay. So.
For Joker, actually. I guess I'll leave and then I'll kind of keep a tail on them.
Okay. Kind of see where they go.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make a stealth check to see if it's going to be even worth checking on. You have any stealth?
Hey, what?
10.
Okay. Now, you three.
What's up?
You guys show up at night. Currently, then there are 3 trucks because the one from the fish market was brought in, of course, and they're getting that one ready for the next day.
Is there anyone here?
Yes, actually, most of the crew is works at night, actually. So it actually sounds like there's some a lot more work going on inside, cutting ice and stuff like that.
Depends on the kind of ice.
Right.
And
Any guards patrolling?
yes, the 2 at the front gate, and then the fence is just kind of there. They are not checking the fence necessarily or walking around behind. They're just at the front gate.
How secure is that fence? Like,
Um,
is it barbed wire, or is it just a chain link fence? Or is
It's
it
a
just
chain
wood
link fence up to a single strand of barbed wire up along the top.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah. You could throw a coat over it if you had to. And you get
Stay out of my head.
Yeah.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh, I was just, looking to see if there's like any kind of like
Everyone randomly draw a card.
Me too.
Oh no, just those 3, sorry.
9,
10.
5. Just kind of looking to see if there's like any loose areas in the chain link crawl under.
Make a perception check then. We're going to say 13 at least. See, there's an area you might be able to go under the fence or something.
14.
Okay, yeah, you found an area that looks like the fence could be pulled up enough for you guys to get underneath it. Over on the right side of the place.
Preferably away from the guards.
Okay, so you all going or just him?
All of us.
Okay. Either a dex check of 11 or a 13 for a stealth.
That's an 11, 15 stealth.
Yeah.
What's your throw?
16.
Stealth would be 6. Dex is 6.
You the same then.
11.
Okay, good enough. You too?
Still drawing.
Notice that it's sister dial.
23.
Oh, no problem. You guys lose track of him on the way. He's like already there waiting for you. He opens the door. You're like, what the fuck?
Professional hitman.
How about you?
16.
Ooh, you did good too. Does anyone want to check the nearest door?
I will. This,
Yes,
is there a-
locked.
is there a window in the door?
No,
Or probably a couple of windows on inside.
but it is partially open.
Oh.
They ain't try to lock it.
Oh, jeez. Can I peek in and see what's going on?
Do a perception higher than 13. Each rank will give you more information.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Nope.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing one. 1,
I'm blind.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all. Okay. The rest of you, since you're all there.
Perception.
You got a chance to sneak in
11.
with her? 11?
11.
Okay. 11. Well, most part, seems just a lot of people rushing around, putting ice on their treadmill, running around, loading up the trucks. It looks like they're only using one of the 2 freezers or units. Only one's open, the other one's closed. So it's like, and the other one's like only about 1/4 the size. Yeah, you can go investigate the one that's not being used, probably. The other one would be a little hard to get in. People are walking in and out all the time.
You probably dress up the new guy to look like one of the workers, and then he can go investigate.
So you have to attack a worker, or are you going to find out we're closing?
Probably a locker nearby.
Ah, damn it.
A changing room.
Trying to get a war going in these. Oh, no, let's steal the clothes. I guess perception.
All of us?
Well, if you're all looking for clothes.
Well, no, we were saying send him for that, but we were going to check the smaller lock freezer.
Okay.
Well, we can check the small freezer first.
Well, first,
so-
it depends. Are you going to get the clothes first or the freezer?
Does it seem like anyone's paying attention to the smaller freezer?
No. Because they're all working. They're all getting their stuff done.
Alright, well, we should be able to investigate it.
Stealth our way through and...
Well, first of all, if you go to check it, it is locked.
Okay. We'll pick the locks.
Oh, no. Go ahead. It's just a padlock style thing, so an 11 will do it.
Okay.
Do you have tools?
Yes, I actually
Okay,
have
that's what I
locks.
thought. Okay, go ahead.
$13.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Popped it open. Also, if anyone wants to check, perception of 13 will tell you where the locker room is in this location. It's nearby.
No.
Perception of 13. I got a 15.
Okay. After you get done picking the lock, you see over on the left in German. Do you know German?
No, I know Latin and Greek.
I know German.
I do point it out, though.
You point it out, he tells you that's a locker room. Turn in German.
The
guy
fact
who
that's in
owns it.
German is a little odd.
The guy who owns the place is German.
Well, you'd think then they would have German and English on it.
Yeah, you should. But it's supposed to help. Maybe he's trying to hide something.
Maybe we should bring OSHA in.
So you go on over there. Maybe they'll hide in the locker room. No one's allowed to find it.
So what's the
Make a stealth roll. If you make the roll, we'll assume there's no one in there. If you don't, that means you walked in on someone.
All of us?
No. You
60.
guys are at the. You guys went into the locker or the ice thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
60.
Okay, it's empty. So looking for a uniform or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and you're changing. So then you guys go into the other lockers. You go in and make perception check.
16.
11.
Okay. Looks fine. You notice it's shorter than it should. I mean, this is like half as long as it should be.
I want to check and see if there's a partition.
Okay. Tired of using perception. Let's go with intelligence. See if you can see where the panels end or something.
15.
Okay. You're good. You find after a while there's an area where there's a panel that, looking like the ice on the floor and stuff like that slides back and then it moves on its own after that. And a whole nother freezer section. This one's mostly empty. The other one has like high quality beef and things like that. The whole thing like hanging there. But if you get into this area,
Couple cadavers.
you're guessing there's a good chance because they're all wrapped up and they're not shaped like people, or not like. I mean, they are shaped like people, not like cows. They may be hiding things or something. There's actually only.
So the heat dies off so we can dispose of them.
Oh, there's only one right now.
I didn't see who it is.
Well, I have to pop that kind of sense.
You have to unwrap it and see who it is.
Knife. Cut.
Yeah, you can do that too. You want to see if you can find out who it is?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say an 18 because you'll see it's someone, but to actually recognize the person, he's not as common.
What?
On let's go off intelligence because you're trying to remember, like if you've run this person or seen this person or anything like that.
18 on intelligence?
Yeah. He's someone that you got maybe ran into once.
$20.
Okay. Remember the cop that started this whole thing?
Guess who?
That reported it in? It's him. It's that beat cop.
Oh, boy.
And from what you can see, it looks like he gotten beaten for a while before he got put in here.
So they tenderized him.
Yeah. Beat the bones good. Now you find a uniform.
Okay. Would it fit me, or would it fit him, or?
We're gonna say it fits you alright.
Okay.
They're usually kind of a unit fit anyways.
Right.
Kind of like an overall type, whole body thing. You put it on like mechanics type thing.
Right. I'll put it on.
Okay. There are two helmets,
Okay.
white and yellow.
What was everybody else wearing?
Yellow.
I'll grab the white one.
Okay. Underneath the yellow one, or the white one, is a clipboard.
Okay.
Supervisor. That or morning or daytime shift.
It's either supervisor or safety.
Where the chances are they probably won't want to talk to you.
Actually, when we were watching them during the day, what were they wearing? White or yellow?
The helmets, yellow. Guards don't wear any, but people working around the ice and that, 'cause sometimes it falls from the upper levels.
What does the clipboard say, or is it in the...
It's actually got a, basically, well, this one doesn't have anything on it because it's not been filled out. But it's basically what is coming in, what is going out, and the employees working that shift at that time. And then there's like spots you can mark them if you don't like what they're doing, apparently.
Okay.
So
I head back towards the freezer where they're at.
with all your stuff on?
Yep.
Okay. Pull over a 7 on either stealth or dex. You can choose. Yeah, don't slip or fall or look stupid while walking on the ice. They'll probably ignore
actually
you.
would have been better.
Oh, next is
6.
no, stealth is still 6.
So it's 12.
6.
Wait, you actually have it up at a 6, or is that
Out of
3 and double? 3 and double.
Okay.
So it's 6. Yeah. Just making sure.
Yeah. That's 6. 9. 12.
And as long, once you get solid numbers, then 12.
Yep.
Okay. You don't slip on the ice or look stupid, and no one pays any attention to you because you might be in charge. So they start working a little, moving things a little faster.
Right.
So come up to theirs.
Yeah.
Well, it's closed right now. Are you gonna go in it, or it's unlocked? You can go into it,
Right.
but they can't leave it open.
Right.
You going in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, basically, I actually.
And you'll guess your perception. See if you make an 11. See if you see the open panel in the back.
11. 12. Yeah, so I see it.
Okay. So you go back there, see them standing by. It looks like a body wrapped from a meat hook.
Okay. Look at the face.
Okay. You've never seen him before.
No, but
But he is wearing, at least you can see the collar of an officer.
okay.
They keep cutting, you'll see his uniform, but
Right. So okay, he was a uniformed cop.
yes, a beat cop.
Beat cop.
Walked around.
Okay, so again, I will memorize his face and repeat that memory.
Okay.
It's like,
No.
okay, so what do you guys need me to do with this besides look important or check the individual?
Do you need
Is
to check
there
that
a
freezer?
supervisor's office?
I am the supervisor.
Look for the office.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
Along the walk around area.
Okay, so I'll go upstairs, check things out.
Okay.
Look over the railing and down at the guys, kind of look at my clipboard,
Yeah, the
look like I'm
research
making a couple of notes.
Okay, you see there's 3 doors. All along, well, 2 along one side, 1 along the other. The other 2 just head along the front and back walls, which have windows going out so you can see. But
So,
you also do see a couple people up here working, because from up here is where they operate the not crane, but they come along with the clamp. You know, a handheld crane almost, basically. It's where they operate for some of the bigger stuff so they can move it quicker.
right.
Mostly for unloading, because then they chop them down. They cut out bigger blocks than anyone buys. So they have to chop them down to usable ice box sizes or whatever else anyone needs.
Right.
So, everyone do perception check.
15.
13. By the way, Devin, it's 203.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to. What you guys see, I'm probably gonna call soon, is a gentleman that is not actually a couple. They come in with something in a barrel. Kind of clean cut looking guys. Not like,
Falcons.
yeah. Definitely like their pants are wearing actual slacks. Yeah. Shoes you'd wear out to a club or something, not tennis shoes or boots. But they come rolling this in here. One of the guys comes forward, and they start arguing a bit like that. He hands them an envelope, the envelope, and then he tells a couple people to take this back and store it in the rent freezer, he calls it. And they roll it away into the freezer you guys came from.
Did we notice since we rolled perception as well?
Did you all make it?
Yeah.
Yeah, then yes, you all saw this.
Well, we can slide the partition back. Well, actually, how many meat cadavers were there?
There's only one actually this time I pulled a card. He's an ace. There's only one, him.
No, I meant
this
actual
one?
calf.
Oh, 7. And they're out in the regular part, but they're not in here.
I know what I'm thinking is we could get out, slide the partition back into place, and then hide behind the
Stealth check.
beans.
So when they first open it, of course, there's also fog for a while. From the cold hitting the air.
12.
What's in the air? 12, okay. You kind of like hide this kind of meat and stuff as he comes rolling in. You said you slid it closed?
Yeah.
I was just wondering how this guy would get killed if he had left it open.
I said I had said
I know.
we closed it.
Yeah. So they go ahead, goes back there, grabs the hook, pulls it open, and then rolls it in there. You hear some barrel knocked over, and
We
chains
look
and
around
stuff.
to see because he's going to be busy with that, so we can actually observe and watch.
Basically, he's getting the body ready to put up, and then once he has it up, they start to wrap it up.
Do either of us recognize who it is before we both on the hook before being wrapped?
I'm gonna say no, but the person does look like they were dressed to go out. More of a
Party goes?
yeah. They were definitely dressed up. They shouldn't have ended up in this kind of place.
Neither of you have a cat. Do you? Yes.
Yeah, he does actually. It took me a while to find it.
Well, you can, since you saw the guy go in, you can wait until he leaves, and then you can come in.
Yeah.
Except for he's out there.
Yeah, I'm out here. Making sure,
And a guy comes up from where these people came up. More wearing a coat and stuff like that. A little bit older. White shirt, suspenders, smoking a cigar. And he starts talking with a guy that, kind of like set up the whole taking the thing, and he's discussing some kind of business.
I thought it was upstairs on the cat.
No, you're up on the catwalk. He's down below, down below. You can kind of get the gist of what's being said.
Okay.
Only thing that catches your attention is the name Oswald.
Okay.
That's who he's talking to. That's who the fancier looking guy that came in.
Mhm.
Possibly the boss of these other two guys. His name is apparently Otto.
I would say palm your camera, but the flash would probably be.
Yeah. Flash would be a big giveaway.
Actually, if you go without it, maybe, because it is well lit in here.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to hold it really still so it doesn't
Get too blurry.
blur the exposure.
Okay, yeah, I will go ahead and try that.
So you get so many people to see if they can invent you a better camera.
Right.
I need an
Stuff
action camera.
A pro camera.
Yeah. Just a few hundred years ago.
Oh, 100.
Reminds me.
Anything in particular that I need to do for the camera work?
If you don't have any skill at it, I'll just say intelligence.
Okay.
To know how did you read the instructions book?
Yeah. 13.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the flash is
And
off.
do me a stealth check.
Okay. So 13. Blackjack. Oh. Yay.
This is our stuff.
Nice.
Some of the people in here who have or the generations after their families got that.
Okay. So, where we are now, so it looks like I'm going to summarize things a little bit, so we can pick up next time, is you, well, given time, you would have realized that Reginald looks like one of the guys that was described driving that car. So, you know, they might have something to do with the car and what happened. Also, you should notice you tried twice now. One of the boxes behind the deli says baked beans. Except for it's broken. And there's one that just says baked. Like the other side of that same board that you guys found underwater. And you guys are finding that Oswald Kane has been causing some problems. And you also found the alcohol that was in the back of that truck has been spiked with
Mineral spirits.
yeah, and he knows it comes from that label is Oswald's stuff. So, and you also know Joe went there. Now, can anyone guess why he would gather wires and a broken phone and gloves?
It almost sounds like an old school, he's trying to create what they use now for the telemarketers. No, the phone that would hook up and be able to listen in, if not a wire, a bug.
Yeah, I'll probably make a bug.
Oh, it's surprising how much wire he got then.
No,
Well,
not if you wanted to be more than 150 feet away.
Which means basically,
He went to hook up to a phone line. Or
you got to find out if Oswald Kane's place has anyone bugging it. Because if you go with what you guys talked about earlier, was he trying to get to your guys' place to check on those bottles? And that's when he wrecked? And as far as getting the bottles out, Well, you guys had to break the trunk to get it in. The lock had broken during the impact. So you guys had to break into it. So, if anyone was trying to get the stuff out before then, he could have once the wreck happened.
Bear in mind also the fact that if someone actually went down after us, they would think that it had been broken open during the impact.
Oh, yeah.
In the water.
Unintentionally, Oswald pays the police.
Of course.
Okay? Their current information is nothing of value is recovered from that car. So there's no proof of anything, as far as he knows. Because you guys took everything out of it.
We wouldn't take the car if we could have fit it in ourselves.
Drag it on.
But then we'd leave a trail.
Oh.
Are you alright?
What did she do?
Well, she was going along and then she kind of tripped. But then she came back for her duck.
Alex,
So,
question.
4 points, everyone?
How many?
4.
That's standard amount for a session.
I need to know which ones increase my defense and my health.
Grit and Ironhide increases your DR. Grit or toughness adds your endurance to your health, to your max HP, and grit adds your determination to your max HP.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're going to get any of those, I'm going to say that you're going to have to join him in the gym.
Okay.
You get beat up on a little bit and learn to get tougher. You can't just...
No, I was just wondering.
As a scientist, it's not an occupational situation that would grill.
Oh, wait, this is mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to print out a new one that's updated to the 18 XP.
Well, just figure it into it. I've been having lots of pain in the ass trying to find out how to convert for that hero game, but I think I finally defeated it. I took one sheet and wrote down exactly what things cost and wrote it on it so I can remember.
For the D20 system?
Yeah.
Or
Or
D6?
D6, yeah.
When we get a chance, I would like to digitize mine when we get a chance.
I can send the file to you. It's just a PDF. You can just open it and fill it out.
Editable
print-
PDF.
and then send it, save it, then save as and name it yourself, and then send it back. That way you, and always make sure you save, when you first open it, save as a different one, that way you don't accidentally overwrite the primary.
Yeah.
That way you can also digitize hers.
Well, I'll be calling it, I'll change it to Kim and then leave it at that. When I save it the second time around.
Bye.
So this is my character who's proven slightly useful.
It's actually very useful.